All right, everyone. Welcome to Monday Yoga Flow. This is just a time to practice on your own. I'll serve as the guide, but make sure you make this practice your own. It's just a 45-minute yoga flow practice, tuning with the breath, listening to your body, using the breath to help guide your movement. And so today we'll get started lying on our backs with our knees pointed up towards the ceiling. Sinking into the floor here, placing the back of the skull, feeling all the way down the spine, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. So feel free to close your eyes and bring your focus onto your breath. Inhale, fill the belly, allow it to expand up into the chest, your rib cage, filling your lungs. And exhale, release all of the air, rippling down the front of the body. Still maintaining connection to the earth, all along the spine, the back of the head, a slight tuck of the chin. Trying to find an even count to your inhale and exhale. As you inhale, belly expands, rib cage grows in every direction, all the way up to the crown of the head. Exhale, maintain the length in your spine, sink into the floor. As you find steady breath, begin to shift your attention to your heart center, setting an intention for today's class. Just choosing a word, maybe a short phrase that helps grounds you with the remainder of the week, the remainder of the day. It can serve as a mantra, as a goal, or maybe a reminder. Whatever your practice calls for today, allow that word or phrase to fill your heart center, and spread all around the body as you continue to breathe. Beginning to invite movement into the body, windshield wiping the knees from side to side. Allow the head to move in the opposite direction of the knees. Just a little twisting in the spine. Maybe fingers, rolling your wrists. Maybe stretching the face into the eyes. And then drawing your knees into your chest. Going and flex the feet. Roll out the ankles. And then curl the forehead up towards your knees. Round out the spine. Inhale, release down. Exhale, extend the feet up towards the ceiling. Again, maybe drawing little circles with the legs, massaging the low back. Still maintaining connection all the way down the spine, knitting the low ribs together, engaging the core. And we're going to begin to rock up and down the spine, all the way up, taking a few turns and meeting in a boat position. Really engaging that core, feet are flexed, shoulders go down the spine. Chin is slightly tucked, energy through the fingertips. Knees can be bent, or you can begin to straighten them for a little more challenge. Big breath. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way back and up. Coming through a crisscross position, making your way into all fours or tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees underneath hips. Pressing the tops of the feet into the earth. Pressing through the thumb and forefinger. Pushing the earth away. Cores engaged, those low ribs are knit together. Inhale, expands the back body. Exhale, tucks everything in. Before we go into the cat and cow series, we'll just do a little warm up for our shoulder blades. So as you inhale, allow the chest to begin to drop, shifting the shoulder blades, squeezing them onto your back. And exhale, just pressing through the shoulder blades back up to neutral spine. So the arms are not bending, the back is long. Just shifting the shoulder blades position. Keeping them long down the spine. Just twice more. Squeezing them together, pushing them away. And now coming into our cat and cow. As you inhale, the belly drops, heart pulls forward, shoulder blades do shift. Exhale, tailbone tucks, round out the spine, chin to chest. Tailbone lifts, rolling up the spine into cow. Tailbone tucks, curving up the spine into cat. Twice more, following your own breath. Tailbone initiates movement. Breath bolsters the motion. Meeting back in neutral spine. Again, pressing into the tops of the feet through the thumb and forefinger. Go ahead and tuck the toes. Press the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Eyes at the elbows, rotate towards the front of your mat. Shoulder blades are drawn down the back. Pressing into the earth. Pedal out the feet. Waking up the body, movement. Stretching through stiffness. Looking forward, walk your feet to your hands. Bend your knees, generous forward fold. Crown of the head pulls towards the mat. Finding a halfway lift on your inhale, hands to shins. Crown of the head draws forward, tail draws back, long spine. Exhale, release down. Twice more, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway. Hold as you exhale. Hug the lower ribs together. Engage the core. One long spine. Round of the head draws forward, tail goes back. Weight is in the balls of your feet. Next exhale, release down. Root to rise. Inhale. Arms sweep up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Taking a bit of a wider stance on your mat, about mat width distance apart. Shoulders draw down, fingers reach up. Inhale, fill with air. Exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Still pressing into both feet. Side bodies are long. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other side. Shoulders are down. Knees are slightly bent, pressing into the earth. Inhale, rise to midline. Exhale, over to the right side, but this time continuing, falling down towards the mat, bending your knees, coming through a wide-legged forward fold to the other side. Inhale, rising up through the left side bend. Now going the other direction. Lateral stretch to the left. But continue to fall down. Coming through wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Once more, going each direction, using your breath to guide the movements. Inhale to rise. And exhale to fall. Back up and standing. Heel toe the feet together. Hip width distance apart. Inhale, fill up. Gaze toward the ceiling meets the wall. Opening the heart. Exhale, fall down, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands plant on the mat, step back, high plank position. Pushing those heels forward over the toes. Engaging the quads, the glutes, hugging in through the midline. Pressing through the thumb and forefinger. Pushing the earth away. One more breath. Inhale. Hold, exhale. Lower the knees to the mat, untuck the toes. Find this modified plank. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the elbows. Lower all the way down to the mat. Forehead rests on the earth. Inhale, elbows slide to meet the ground, drawing the heart forward through the shoulders. Still pressing into the palms, engaging the core. Golden cobra, sphinx pose. Hugging it through the midline. Drop the letting go of the core engagement. Inhale. Exhale, release down to the mat. Hands come under the shoulders, press up through all fours to meet downward facing dog. Really press into your hands, downward facing dog, almost like you're just going to split your mat into 4 different sections, each hand and each foot equally pressing into the earth. On your next inhale, lift the right foot up and back. Exhale, tuck the knee into the chest, hover in high plank. Inhale, up and back. Twice more tiger curls. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to chest and hold. Go ahead and step that foot through. Keep the back heel lifted. Setting up for that crescent lunge. Pressing into the earth with that front foot. Inhale, rise up. Take your hips down. Fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Energy shoots out beyond each fingertip. Shoulders draw back. Allowing that right hand to go to the right thigh. Just test a lateral bend over to the right. Come back up to your midline. Switch hands. Just testing a balance. And crescent lunge. Back up to midline. Open up, warrior 2. Back heel or back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Right ankle, the thigh, calf, calf foot. Reaching in opposite directions, heart is open, gaze is forward over that front middle finger. Deep breath. Reverse the warrior, inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, side angle pose. Right elbow to right knee. One long diagonal from the tip. Your left finger down to the heel of your foot. Inhale, open the heart a little more. Exhale, hold. Inhale, warrior 2. Straighten that front leg, rotate the front foot so both feet are parallel with the top and bottom of the mat. Inhale, the arms come up and overhead. Exhale, find a halfway lift or flat back. This wide-legged stance. Arms are out like an airplane. And then curve all the way down, wide-legged forward fold. Bending into each knee. And placing both hands on the earth or a block, bending your knees as much as you need. Allow the right hand to go to the center. Begin to lift that left hand up towards the ceiling in a twist. Crown of the head draws forward, tailbone draws back. 2 more breaths. Still pressing the earth away with that bottom hand. And Exhale, release down. Find the other side. Inhale to open up and twist. Last breath. Exhale, come down, wide-legged forward fold. Begin to bend your knees and slowly roll up, wide-legged stance. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, that other foot should be your left foot. Rotates, find the warrior two on the opposite side. Arms reach in opposite directions. Sink a little more into that front knee. Big deep breath. One, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle pose, opposite side. One long line, heart is opening up. Side bodies are long and engaged. Last breath. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. A little bit of a tricky transition, but finding that crescent lunge. Arm reaches forward, rotate the back foot so the heel lifts, crescent lunge, second side. Leg in through midline, relax the shoulders, lengthen the breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hold. Finding those lateral bends, just to test the balance. Testing both sides, noticing the core. Inhale up to midline. Exhale, hands come down, frame the front foot, step back to a high plank. And up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet here, roll the ankles. And just listening to your body throughout this practice. Next, inhale, draw forward, high plank. Lowering the knees. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Forehead rests on the ground. Go ahead and put your arms out on either side like they're a cactus or a goalpost. Forehead is on the ground. On your next inhale, lift the elbows and the hands, cover the knees off the ground. Forehead remains pressed into the earth. Lower the arms, lower the hands. Once more, inhale, elbows lift, hands lift up. Tuck the tailbone. Press the tops of the feet into the earth, lengthen through the crown of the head. And lower the arms, lower the hands. Next inhale, lift the elbows, lift the hands. Now lifting the head and heart. Exhale, hold. 2 more breaths. Shoulder blades draw together and down the back. Exhale, release all the way down to the earth. Inhale, expand the back body. Exhale, release all of your air. One more time, bring it all together. As you inhale, elbows lift, followed by the hands, the head, the heart, and this time even the feet. Energy extending out the crown of the head, the bottoms of the feet, each fingertip. Continue to breathe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release all the way down. Pressing up to an all fours position. And then hips to heels for child's pose. Big toes draw together. Knees are apart. Sinking into the mat. Letting go all muscular engagement. Allow the earth to support you. Melt into your mat. From this position, thread the needle. So take that right arm, thread it underneath the left. Right side of the face rests on the ground, still melting into the earth. Allowing a stretch and release for those shoulder blades. Next inhale, come back to midline. And then go to the other side, threading the opposite arm. Forehead rests on the earth. One more breath. Next, inhale, come back to midline and slowly roll up to a kneeling position. Just sitting nice and tall. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feeling the expansion with each inhale and release with each exhale. And just as a little reminder, recall that word or phrase. You hold at your heart center at the beginning of today's class. Just bring that to the front of your mind again. As you continue to breathe and move. Shifting around. Sitting up tall, legs outstretched in front of you, finding your own way. Seated forward fold. Sitting up nice and tall, bending your knees as much as you need. Feet are flexed. Round of the head draws up, chin is slightly tucked. Heart leads, we begin to walk our hands down the legs. Stretching those hamstrings, but maintain a long spine. Keep drawing down. With your next exhale, release all the way down, rounding out the spine. Crown of the head draws towards toes. Chin remains tucked towards the chest. 2 more breaths. Next inhale, sitting up tall, and shifting once more, lying onto your back, knees pointed up towards the ceiling, bottoms of the feet press into the earth. Left foot extends towards the ceiling, left ankle crosses at the right knee, and pick up that right foot and leg, holding behind the thigh, or supine pigeon, opening up that left hip. And press the skull into the earth. Noticing the sensations, the entire spine on the ground. Feet are flexed. Eyes can be closed. Releasing that leg, finding the other side. Right foot extends up. Right ankle crosses the left knee. Pulling that towards the chest, opening up that right hip. Lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Send the breath to the part of the body that needs it. Next breath, release both feet down to the mat, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And just allow them to fall to the right, head falls to the left, arms open up for a supine twist. Bringing out the spine. Long breath. Inhale brings you back to midline, and then allow knees to fall to the left, head in the opposite direction of your knees. Long inhale, longer exhale. Inhale back to midline. Tuck the knees into the chest, forehead to the knees, round out the spine. Look the seat position. And head releases to the earth. Feet extend up towards the ceiling. Fingertips can reach towards the toes for a relaxed waterfall. Just allowing all the energy, everything to cool down the torso and heart center. And our feet and hands a break. Re-rolling the wrists and ankles, curling the toes. Knees drop the chest. Set the feet on the ground, and then allow the bottoms of your feet to go together, knees to fall apart. Supine cobbler's pose. And one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. We wind down today's practice. have a longer exhale than inhale. Holding for a few breaths in this pose to reset the spine to its neutral position for lengthening the legs, extending the arms, finding your shavasana. Noticing all of the contact points with the mat, sinking in. Feel the earth rise to meet and support you. Focus is on the breath, on the long exhale. Release any leftover tension. The jaw, between the eyebrows, behind the ears. And draw your mind onto that word, a mantra, whether it was a goal, a reminder, whatever it was for you, allowing that to grow warm and bright at your heart center. Continue to breathe, continue to rest. Allow your next breath to be deeper than your last. Begin to invite movement back into the body, wiggling fingers and toes, rolling the head from side to side. Eventually drawing your knees into your chest, head to your knees, round out the spine. Rolling to your side for just a moment, and then pressing up to a seated position, eyes can be closed. Ending today's class with a few breaths all together. Exhale out all of our air. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All of our air. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, release, hug in through midline, sitting tall. Last breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Thank you all for practicing with me today. The light and knowledge within me honors the light and knowledge within each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. You can check out all of the other classes that have been posted and recorded and posted to keep the strikes to two. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you next week.